Hi everybody, it is day 8, and as you saw yesterday, I lost over 10 pounds, close to 11 pounds, my very first week on the Carnivore Diet. That exceeded all my expectations, by a lot. I figured maybe 2, 3, 4 pounds if I was lucky. Never in a million years would I have thought I'd lose over 10 pounds in 1 week. I don't know what all that was. I'm still thinking a lot of it was inflammation and just possibly water weight or, just fluid on the joints, fluid in the body from the inflammation. But I'm feeling so much better today. I really am. I starting a new week and hitting the ground running. I've done ton of outside door work today and worked a lot in the sun. I was already out there for probably better part of 4 hours this morning. Just getting stuff done and not feeling fatigued. Back to myself again today, which is good, really good. So it's amazing how fast that's already changed just in a week. Even that, what was it, 3-4 days ago? Felt like I couldn't get out of bed because of this diet, and now I'm back to work. It's amazing what a few days can do for you. It really is. But, I thought in this video what I would do is maybe talk a little bit about what I've learned this week. And I think the first thing I learned, and one of the most important, at least in my mind, is your electrolyte levels. First few days, I don't feel like I was getting enough electrolytes. And I think that might have been the headaches. I'm fairly certain that was the headaches. I think the more I got the electrolytes in me, it was, once I realized it was the electrolytes, every time I drank an electrolyte drink, it's within 20-25 minutes, I started feeling better. The headache would disappear. So I'm fairly convinced that is what that was. In regards to just the nausea in the beginning, I'm going to tell all you guys, I think just listen to your body. Get the rest that you need. Maybe consider more fats, higher fat content, whether that be butter or, I don't know what you're going to be able to eat. I don't know. I couldn't do beef. I wish I'd done higher cuts of fat on the beef, but I just couldn't stomach it. So I think, I did a ton of eggs. I did a lot of eggs this first week. I was probably averaging 10 or 12 eggs a day. At least yesterday, for sure. I guess a few of the other days it was closer to probably 8. That's a lot of eggs, and I'm glad I got chickens because they're free. Sorta, I guess. I guess I'm still feeding the chickens, but yeah, it's that helped. Higher fat started helping quite a bit too, I think, with the nausea. Once I started realizing that was maybe linked a little bit to my fat content and eating some higher fats, whether that be the butter or the cheese that I was eating, or even just increasing my eggs, I think that helped quite a bit. The crashing, I don't know if there's any way to avoid that, especially the first few days. Your body is used to having carbs, and now you're not having it, and I don't know if you can avoid that. I do think you can minimize it. I think there are possible ways to lessen that effect, but I think that's just an inevitable reality of it, of going on this diet. Especially if you were like me, where, I ate meat every day, but I also ate everything else. And I think that there are some of you out there that, maybe you're a little bit different than I am, where you have the meat, but you didn't eat the vegetables, you didn't eat the carbs, you didn't eat all that already. This diet might be a little easier for you. What else did I learn this last week? Getting the rest that you need. I still think if you're just starting off, it's a really good idea, at least for the first few days. Try and open up your schedule. Allow yourself to physically rest. I think as you're detoxing or purging, whatever you're purging, and just transferring over into keto, I think giving yourself the rest that you need, not pushing it, it's going to make the process easier for you. Lots of water. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. Keep your system flushed and just, that's what I did. I probably drank, on the low end, a half a gallon, and on the high end, I might have drank as much as a gallon of water a day. Cheeses. If you're gonna eat cheese, buy some high quality cheese. There was a couple days in the very beginning where we had my wife had bought some cheese from our butcher that was on deli paper. And I thought that it would be high quality cheese when I first ate it. It wasn't. It was not high quality cheese at all. It's actually kind of more like your Kraft sliced cheese. Sorry, Kraft. You already know you're not that great. At least in my opinion. Again, this is an opinion piece. But I'm not a fan of you. I personally think buy the highest quality cheeses you can. Go get yourself, I liked Gouda quite a bit. Provolone. Did some mozzarella. What else did I do? Did cheddar. We did pepper jack, some high quality pepper jack. I just think if you're gonna do cheese, make sure it's good cheese. We actually got a big wedge of cheese even from one of the grocery stores, and wrapped in wax, even, all that fun stuff. But I think that helped out. Just having a higher quality cheese and not just garbage. I think it aided in keeping my stomach in check a little bit better. Because like I said, I never had the bad diarrhea that everybody was talking about. But I wasn't eating 20 different types of meat. I think that might be what some of the people out there do. I think maybe they're eating chicken, they're eating turkey, they're eating ham, they're eating beef, they're eating fish, all in the first week. I didn't do that. Didn't do that at all. I ate eggs, cheese, butter, beef. That's it. That's it. Then I didn't add anything else outside of spices. And that might have made it easier on me because I was so consistent. And I didn't change things out a lot. And I wasn't mixing all the various fats of animals, I think mixing chicken fat with beef fat with turkey fat with, once your body's used to it, it's probably fairly easy. But when you're doing it in the very beginning, I don't know how easy that is. And I didn't do it. Do you, though? You should make your own video diary. We'll compare notes. Let's see. What else did I do? What else did I learn? It's okay to take naps. If you need a nap, take a nap. Stick with it. Stick with it. Like I think I said yesterday, if you got to take it one day at a time, take it one day at a time. See if you can handle it today. If you can handle it today, wake up tomorrow. See if you can handle it tomorrow. If you can handle it tomorrow, wake up the next day. See if you can handle it. Just take it one day at a time. And just commit to yourself. I'm going to do it today. We'll see if I do it tomorrow, but I'm going to at least do it today. I set myself a 90-day goal. I intend to do this for 90 days and see it through all the way. At the end of the 90 days, I am going to make a big evaluation as to whether or not I want to continue. I don't know yet, but I am committed to 90 days for sure. I'm curious to see how this week will go. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better already. I'm back to doing yard work. I'm back to being out, outside for hours at a time. That's all positive. I'm wondering how much weight I'll lose this week. I'm curious if it'll be the same or if last week was more of an anomaly just because it was, fluid on the joints, fluid in the body, inflammation. I don't know. I don't know how much weight I'll lose this next week. I'm very curious about that. My wife, I don't know if you guys remember this TV show. It was, it's been a few years. It's called, what was it called? The Biggest Loser. My wife loved that show. And I remember distinctively, everybody had a real hard time losing weight the second week. They'd lose a crazy amount the first week, and then the second week it was a pound or two maybe. I hope that's not me. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm very curious what the second week will bring. I am not going to start exercising yet. I'm going to go back to physical activity, my normal day-to-day, but I'm not going to add exercise yet. Just because everybody has said that it normally takes 2 weeks for your body to adjust. I don't know if I'm on the fast pace or if this week will still be hard. I don't know. But I have made the conscious decision I'm not exercising this week. I will take this week off as well. And then a week from today, I will evaluate where my body is at, and then I might start adding in exercise every day. Just to kind of help the process, because I do want to get this weight off very badly. I want to see what my full potential of weight loss will be in these 90 days. I made a steak last night, and I ate it. It was a ribeye. Wasn't bad. There are parts of the steak that were better than others. Unfortunately, it wasn't prime. I wish it was. Love to be able to afford that every day of the week. That's what, like 20, 25 bucks a pound right now. So, yeah, no, we did ribeyes last night. They were quite delicious. We made a video of how I cook it, and I might publish that here one of these days. It's a great recipe. I don't know how keto friendly it is. I had, or carnivore friendly, I should say. It's keto, but I don't know how carnivore friendly it is. I add quite a few different spices, some hot sauce, make a nice little roux over it with butter and a little bit of bourbon. Cook off the bourbon, but just a little bit of bourbon to make a bourbon sauce. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Great recipe. So I'll probably put that on the video here one of these days, how I make that. Share it with all of you, because it's an amazing steak. But I am very glad. I'm glad that I'm back to liking steak, because I was worried about how long that was going to take. But I ate the steak last night. I didn't finish all of it. It was a big steak. I mean, it was a really big steak. It's probably almost 2 pounds. Maybe even more. Probably even a little bit more, actually. It's bigger than a hand and a half at least, and it was close to 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick. But I'm glad. I'm very glad I'm back to eating steak. Anything else, guys? I don't know. Can't think of anything else. I want to keep this video fairly short. I love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.